Guys, I see I'm here. I don't know if anybody else is. Welcome in. Tuesday evening jewelry auction. Anna looking at her best. No, I'm joking. Anna probably looking at one of the worst, but that's okay. I'm here. Welcome in. It's Tuesday evening jewelry auction. And I think Linnea's there. Linnea, I got to hold off on the box just for a little bit. I got to research it a little bit more. I think it's a little better than what I thought. So I got to research it. I was doing some reading on it. So here I am. Let me pop in. Okay, I got my sound down. I see I have a couple. I have Linnea here, I think. Are you still here? Don't be upset. It will come eventually. Welcome in. The box is pretty amazing, though, isn't it? I mean, I was so happy when I saw it, and now it's better than what I thought it was, I think. So I need to figure out exactly what's going on with it. Okay, hi. Hi, Ash. Hi, Linnea and Sleeker. Hello, hello. This is the Tuesday evening jewelry sale. I'll be back on Friday at 8, but this is one of my normal time slots, 7 p.m. Tuesday, I'm on a couple minutes early. I decided to pop on early. I think I have a lot of good stuff. I have a number, like a handful of antique pieces. And I have a lot of vintage. There is some more modern as well. Mixed a lot of good stuff tonight. It's like I have the Bog Oak Antique. Hi, Deborah. The Antique Bog Oak Morning Locket. I have that. I have this. Oh my God, this perfume. Bottom, I got this from Fong. It is signed. It says Czechoslovakia, and it's cut crystal with a frosted top. Beautiful, right? Look at that. Talk about stellar, okay? I mean, God, that's amazing. It's one of the best I've ever seen. Even looking online, okay, this is amazing. Some of them have the bigger tops on them that look similar to this. This one has a frosted top. It's all crystal. And it's like Czechoslovakia. Remember I said I saw something under there? I saw Czech. That's amazing. So that's antique. I do have an antique amber glass necklace. I do have some rock crystal, and I have 2 Art Deco lead crystal necklaces that are looking completely right for Art Deco time period. The rock crystal's a strand. I have a Nanny silver-plated Victorian Nanny bubble blower. It's cool. It's super cool. And this is amazing. I needed to research it a little bit. I believe that is Native American. Look how nice this is. This is actually a 1944 dime, Liberty dime in there. But it's sterling. It's very dainty. I do believe it's Native American. I had to research that one a while before I brought it. What else do I have that's old? This is some kind of stone. This is crystal. This is also Art Deco. And this is, I'm sorry, it's my fingerprints on it. Some kind of stone. I don't know. That's what it's testing as. It's stone or crystal. We'll call it crystal, just to keep it going. I have this pencil. Did I show you guys this? Look how cute that is. It is. This is gilt, also silver over brass. But look how cute. I think it's a deco time period little pencil. I tried passing off to Eva. She didn't seem interested. I have sterling rosaries, and like I said, a lot of vintage. I have a Ben Begay. If anybody knows who that is, if you're a collector, this is amazing piece. It has a mixture of, that looks like sapphirette, but we're gonna call it mother of pearl. Hi, Katie. Malachite and hematite, and it's signed up in the back, Ben Begay. Now his name is spelled with an E at the end. It's Begaye. I have, this is Anna Begay on my finger. That's fluorite, I think, right here. This ring is fluorite, and then I have on, I've shown this one before. I have that on today. I'm wearing it. But whose hair that I didn't see? Everybody's hair. Okay, yeah, I found some good stuff today. I walked in and some lady was rolling off with tons of boxes. Like, oh my God, I just missed it. I just missed a pair of Haskell earrings. I do know that. She's a much bigger buyer than me. She has stores all over Pittsburgh. Well, 2 of them at least, so I'm sure she gets first call, because I don't buy bulk like that anymore. I do consignment. I've been consigning for a few people on a regular basis. He's not too far. But yeah, he's not too far from me. But she rolled out with a lot of stuff, and because she buys bulk more, I missed a lot of good stuff. But I still find good stuff. I got the rock crystal and the Czechoslovakia lead crystals from there. I got that amazing Art Deco Czech cut crystal, Czechoslovakia cut crystal, and a box that I can't sell yet. I mean, when I looked up and looking at the details on the box, and I did a little scratch, and I see blue in there with the 18K like mixed. So I don't know exactly what's going on with the contents of that box. But when I figure it out, I will sell it. So besides that, like I said, there's the Bog Oak Antique Locket. I have to wait until Melissa gets here for that. I have the Ben Bigay, I already mentioned, a Christian James ring, a Pandora bracelet with box, a Morian helmet that I don't know if it's been or not. And then the 2 perfume bottles I already showed. What else? There's other things. There's a lot. I have a lot of stuff behind me. Some Christian Dior set that's back here as well. And then I find this, looks like a Coro. This is the 20s or like the 30s. Cool, right? Yeah, I'm going to start about 10 after. So just to give people time to roll in, because I came on 5 minutes early. So I'll wait till like 10 after, then I'll stow. I know I came on early. I was just anxious to get on here. I don't know why. I feel excited a little bit. But, too much coffee maybe. I don't know. But I will show the rosaries, yes. Yeah, wasn't that cute? I don't think it's amethyst though. I'm going to put it on a leather cord I have. I'm going to hook, like tighten those brass rings tight, and I'm going to hang it off there, I think. I think it's really cool. So I'll put the rosaries down as a request. They're sterling silver, and they are actually Swift and Fisher. Yeah, I'll show you guys. I'll do a short on it. You know, Anna puts a lot of shorts on. Yeah, the rosaries I think are deco time period. Could be a little more recent. I'm not sure on that. But sterling silver rosaries I'll show first, since that's the first thing I was asked to show. Yeah, the brass head. Oh, okay. Hi, Lori. That black one. Yeah, I was just gonna call it crystal, you know, because it's not glass. No. Now the big. Did you see the big giant deco one that I have? I can't believe I never seen one that nice. I'm sure you saw it, right? I'm like, I want to keep it, but for right now, I'm keeping I think it's an Art Nouveau box. I'm keeping that for now. I gotta figure out exactly what's going on with it. Okay. The box back there, the brass one, it has possibly silver and stuff going on in it. I think it's an Armalou. Am I pronouncing that right? An Armalou box with it, which is a mix of, I think, mercury and gold on the top of brass. That box back there is amazing, though, seriously. See, this is what I did when I went in, since I did still find stuff, but not as much because it was just cleaned out. I was like, show me your perfume bottles and your boxes. And I picked one of each, like, then, that's how I did it today, and a casket. I don't think it's really a casket. I don't know. I didn't know if it was a cigar box or actually a jewelry box. Look at what it looks like, though, if you guys, for who didn't see it. It's very heavy, like an Armalou box would be, and it has a resting lion on top of like an E. It looks like. But look at this. It's really heavy. And it's well made. It's definitely antique. I just don't know how old it is exactly. I'll figure it out. But there's a lion, and I can't get to it. But it locks. You like turn it, and I can lock it, and you can just leave the key in it as well. But it is lined, yeah. Not with velvet. This one it's locked. I have to unlock it. Give me a minute. It takes me a couple minutes. It's nice. I like it better than a Tiffany, I'm gonna be honest. So I think I'm gonna sell it after I figure out what it is. But right now I really like it. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. He has not all the not as much of jewelry as he does other antiques at his store. But I gotta get it open. Hold on. I don't want to break the key because that would take the value down. Look at the key on it. It would take the value down substantially. I couldn't believe it actually locked. That's what sold me on it. It was like, okay, let me. Does it lock? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, I have to have that for now. I love boxes, and I got to get it open. I don't have to get it open because I'm not selling it, but I wanted to show you guys what it looked like on the inside. Okay, look, it is lined. It's not velvet though, but I believe it's original, and it's in pretty good shape. It's pretty cool. Did I say hi to Jeannie? Hi. I think so. Let me put it away. It's just so amazing. It makes me happy. All right, good child. It weighs pounds. I don't know how many. It's not. I don't know if there's silver mixed in or if it's just some kind of mishap. But okay, so I am gonna start off with the rosaries when I do. If anybody has any, yeah, and I did okay on it. Hi Deborah. I paid more than what I typically would for things, but considering wasn't as much jewelry, and I thought it looked like something valuable, I was like, okay, I'll pay you that for it, and it's definitely worth a good amount more than what he gave it to me. He was nice to me on that one. I think I don't know, because it's fantastic. I think it's pretty valuable. Once I figure it out, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, eventually I'll sell it. I think if I don't hold me to it. I have a thing for boxes. I can't say it. But Anna will probably be in the poorhouse and pulling out all of the with our new goat. No, I'm joking. Who knows? Okay, so around 10 after, I'm going to get started, like I said. So welcome in. If there's anybody new here, there is a form pinned. There is a form up there, right? There's a form pinned up at the top if you may be interested in purchasing from me. This is a jewelry sale. I come on every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and then every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. On Wednesdays, I put a pre-recorded sales video out. It hasn't been doing the greatest, but I've been selling some. I'm trying to pull the audience back in if they're still around that used to buy out of that. So I will continue putting them up for a few months and see how it goes. So there will be one of those that'll come out tomorrow, okay? Hi, show. So that's my schedule. Tuesdays, 7 p.m., Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and a pre-recorded sales video on Wednesdays. It comes out between 10 and 1. That's typically the time period. All right. Tonight, if you're interested in buying anything and you're new, anybody's welcome to. I use PayPal invoicing. I do accept other forms of payment, but typically for people who I have sold to for a period of time, because I like to create an invoice, it offers security for you and for me. Okay. Yeah. So, PayPal invoicing, fill the form out if you think you want to buy anything, okay, if you've never purchased from me before. Or if it's been a long time since you purchased and you're not on the form. If you filled the form out before, you don't need to do it again. It keeps record of it. It goes into a spreadsheet, and I can just, like, sort it and see everybody's name, okay? So, anybody's welcome to purchase. I do ship anywhere in the world. I mainly ship in the United States because that's just the way it has been as of lately for me. But I will ship other locations as long as as long as people are willing to pay the fees for like their duties and fees. Get costly, but $6 is where my shipping starts for right now. Although our shipping prices are going insane. 6 boxes up to 12 ounces here in the United States. Once you get over that, I put it to 10 and then ship priority. Okay, it goes to $10. I will insure anything extremely valuable. I'll pay for it usually. Unless it's going to be extremely expensive, then I might ask you to help me pay for that, okay? But usually I do. Okay. All right, so I usually ship out on Mondays. I did not this Monday. I'm sorry, those of you who bought on Thursday, your stuff is over there on the table, and I will get it ready for Thursday, okay? It's been crazy. If you buy anything else tonight, I can combine shipping as well, okay? Yeah, it's been crazy for me. A little bit. with like going out of town and stuff. But yeah, that covers everything, right? I typically ship on Mondays and Tuesdays is how it's been going, depending on how much I have. This week they didn't go out yesterday. We had a kind of a rough weekend. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna get into the details of it, but it was a little stressful to be honest. I was forced to go on rides and be thrashed around at my age and weight. Can you imagine? I was like beating around on the Iron Dragon, and my grandson wouldn't ride any of the rides. Are you watching, Leo? He wouldn't ride any of the rides, and I had to ride with Eva because I was like, I drove 3 hours, to get I drove 3 hours to get to Sandusky to Cedar Point, and we stayed overnight. Yeah, we stayed overnight, and then when we got up, we went to the park, and then we left and went back in the evening, and he said he didn't feel good, so he didn't want to ride. You're welcome, Sylvia. Thank you for being here. Your Joan Rivers lady, it's under your mattress. Look under your bed. No, I'm joking. That's a joke. I have no idea. I'm not a psychic. I don't know if I even believe in those things. But does anybody know? Somebody tell her. Go ahead. I don't mind. What was I saying? Yeah, Cedar Point's nice. We didn't get to go on the biggest roller coaster in the world, though. I was willing to do it, guys. I'll be 57 next month, and I'm packing on an extra 30 to 40 pounds. It wasn't easy, I'm going to tell you what. No, it was fun, and I enjoyed the time. Unfortunately, the grandson wasn't too happy, but I didn't drive to 3 hours to not enjoy it and spend money to get in and park, to just leave the park and go back to the hotel room. So, yeah. Oh. It's probably in that garage then. Alright, guys, it's probably in the garage still, Sleeker. That's my guess. Alright, so I'm going to get started in a couple minutes. So far, my requests are the sterling silver rosaries that I have here, which are Swift and Fisher. They're marked S&F sterling. Vintage, don't know how old they are exactly. It's 5 after. We'll give it 5 more minutes. Like I said, the bog oak, I gotta wait until Melissa comes in. Let me know when you're here. She asked me to wait. Okay, so I will. But if anybody has any requests, don't be afraid to ask. You're tearing your hair out. I'll show everything too. I gotta stay on task. I do have rock crystal too. I knew it was rock crystal when it was hanging up there. The Art Deco perfume bottles are just amazing, I think. I was excited when I saw that. He brought 4 of them out. And then he brought one out for Guillaume and Emily in sterling that went on top of a larger bottle. But I didn't want to mess with it because I was afraid it would break. This one's sturdy, thick. I'm drinking coffee. A little bit, just a little bit, to keep me awake. All right. Yeah. I have a little Italian satin change purse as well. I do have purses hanging back there too. I have a Coach, a vintage leather crossbody Coach, a Barse with turquoise, and a little Brighton change purse. I like a wallet one. I don't know if that's sterling. Yeah, this is a big, beautiful. Did you see it, Sophia? I'm surprised, Kathy. Kathy, are you here? Hi, Patricia. Look at this. It's signed. I thought I saw a signature under it. It says Czechoslovakia under there. It's signed Czechoslovakia. Wait, I think it might say something else. Look how beautiful it is. It's a frost top crystal. Frost top lid. I have to see if it says something else. It's hard to see, to be honest. It's an Art Deco bottle. He brought out the pagoda ones too, but the one had a chip on the pagoda. Just says made in it's Czechoslovakia. It's marked under there. It's beautiful, beautiful. Hi, Barb. Did I say hi to Patricia? We'll say Patricia being Patricia. Hi, ladies. Any dragons? Breath? No. No, I don't have any dragon's breath today. Nope. Beautiful, though. Not all dragon's breath is equal. I think you probably know that. Some's more modern. It's not from Bohemia. It's not Bohemian glass. you know. The Bohemian glass stuff, not that I'm an expert on it, but I did do some reading. That was, you know, it's modern day. Let's forget about that. I don't have any. Okay, I don't have any of the more modern or the antique. There, that's good enough. I have been looking. It's hard to find the antique, and that's the older stuff from, you know, the antique is harder. The more modern is in more bulk, and you can actually find fake stuff. But I wouldn't buy that, and I don't see any out in a wild fake. It's online. But anyways, not fake. More modern, should I say? It's not fake. Okay, so let me get started. It's just not Shirley Dragon's Breath, but it's all called that. Okay, 7:09. I'm gonna start the rosaries. Let me roll with them. I have some antique pieces and some vintage, guys. If anybody knows what they want to see, Melissa, let me know when you're here. I'm gonna wait till she comes in. For the bog oak. This is signed S.F. Sterling back here. Right there. These are rosaries. And I didn't paint my nails today. I'm sure you guys don't care, right? But I believe that's a, oh my gosh, I should have written it down. Fluorite, I think. A blue fluorite. Because it changes color under the UV light, and it's definitely stone. But these rosaries have on one side, they have the Blessed Mother. I believe that's it. That's the Blessed Mother, the Sacred Heart. And then you have the crucifix. It's sterling beads. It's all sterling. I mean, okay. Yeah, I'll show it to you. Kind of looks like a Rolo chain, you know what I mean? Like the reverse of the chain piece, the sterling chain pieces. Can you see that? Wow, it has the beads. See what I'm talking about? Yeah. They're vintage. I don't know how old they are. I know they could be Art Deco. Oh, really? They are sterling. They're marked as such. They are S and F. SF, which is the makers are. I have to look Swift and Fisher. All right, so these I'm going to start at 82, if I can type it. Give me a minute. I'm sorry. I don't know how it even did that to me. That's the starting bid. I'll pull them up and show them again. Okay, there I am. My side profile looking fab, guys. Okay. Not looking. Okay. They have all these sterling beads on them. I showed where they were signed already, but it's Princess. What did Irene say? It's Princess Catherine's engagement ring. Okay, those are sterling rosaries. They're not real heavy. I can give a weight on them. They don't sell by the weight. Oh my god, I thought somebody stole the batteries out of my scale. They're not real heavy. They're almost 18 grams, but you don't sell rosary by weight. Okay, I don't think anybody's interested in the rosaries. Sterling silver. Again, Swift and Fisher vintage rosaries. Crucifix. All right, I'm going to pass on them. Okay. Wait. It's knocking me off. All right, I'll pass on those. I have a Juliana brooch, Ben Begay brooch. That's the only rosary I have. Yeah. Well, I paid so much, so I won't go any lower on them. I'll sell them or keep them. I don't have any other rosaries. I do have rosaries, but they're not sterling, okay? I think they're over here. You know, those are stones. have some rosaries that are AB crystal, but none of them are sterling, okay? Did you want sterling rosaries or Patricia? I have multiple. I have one of a relic in it. They are AB crystal and not sterling though. And this one is an extra. Were you interested in these? I don't want to waste you guys' time. I'll show you what I have, and if anybody wants to see them. This one's the one with the relic in the back. Okay. I don't know exactly what's back there. They're silver tone. They're not sterling. These are AB crystal. Maybe holy water, yeah. Yeah, it is. I think it's water, perhaps. I don't know. If anybody likes these ones, I'll just do them and buy it now. They are AB crystal. They're nice. I think the cross is rather nice on her. It's not sterling, though. And this is not sterling either. And there's an extra blessed, the Blessed Mother's on it. Dropped onto the crucifix. I think they're pretty. They're a buy it now of 28. They're nice rosaries. For those, they're not sterling though, like I said 15 times. Okay, I have those ones. I have blue AB glass as well. I'll just show you what I have. Okay, of these. These are a silver tone and AB crystal rosary. I have those ones. I have, Jesus looks sterling on her. I didn't test it. Okay, I did. Let me look at this real quick. It looks plated. These are older. I have these blue ones as well. They're blue glass with a coating over them type thing. It's just simple rosary. Okay, and these ones are signed Italy. Any of these are 28 if anybody likes them. This one that's a nice cross actually. And it's signed Italy on the bottom. I didn't, it's not sterling, okay? I didn't test it, but I can tell. And, I could be wrong. Let me scratch it. Let me scratch it, seriously. I think I know, but... Yeah, it's not scratching a sterling either. Hi, Painted Pony. So I have these rosaries as well. Okay? That's a nice cross. Okay, you want the blue ones, Sleeker? They're pretty. Okay. I don't know if Jesus is sterling on there or not. He looks like he is. Okay. And then I have one of those are yours, Sleeker. Thank you. And then I have one more pair that are interestingly. These look like Christmas. No, I'm joking. Look. I think those are glass. But look how cool. I mean, it's kind of cool. They're gold tone. What do we... What is that? Oh, it's in it. Oh, wow. Look. Is that the nativity scene? Oh, it is. I was showing it backwards. It's got the nativity. These are Christmas rosary. Maybe, right? Anybody want to chime in on it? Who cares? It doesn't matter, right? They're cool. You want the ones signed to Italy as well? Or, yeah. Well, all right. Which ones? These ones are Christmas. These are glass and these are Christmas colors. You have nativity and then you have Jesus. You have the crucifix. Those are glass, I think. I am going to tooth them. They are glass. All right. So which ones do you want, Sleeker? I'm going to make sure I give you the right ones. Do you want the ones with the relic or without? I think this cross is beautiful. Okay. Thank you, Patricia. So, Sleeker, which ones? Okay, so let me get these in Patricia's. Thank you, Patricia. I think that's a decent buy for them. I paid up for them. That's how it is. I bought those. He knew what they were. Thank you. Obviously, he knew they were sterling. They're nice rosaries. So, thank you. 82. Let me see. Without the relic. Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you, Sleekery. They're nice. I thought I thought the cross was beautiful on there. Okay, thank you. And I'll put the Christmas ones in these other ones over here. I got the blue ones and these ones for $28 each for you, Sleeper. Thank you. Let me put them back. Thank you. Listen to that bell. Okay. You want the other clear one if the relic was Lady Sylvia, thank you. Okay. I know who Sleeper is. 28 for blue. Let's put blue clear. I just got a bunch of new pens. I took Eva supply shopping. We have to go out clothes shopping still. She don't like clothes shopping, believe it or not. How many teenage girls you know that hate being in the store? Okay, 28, that's okay. And then Sylvia, you said you'll take the other ones. Thank you. I thought the ones with the relic. The Christmas ones were kind of cool. They look like Christmas colors. They may have deliberately done that because a lot of people don't seem to realize what the true meaning of Christmas is. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Thank you, Sylvia. Congrats. These are nice pens, though. We went to Walmart, guys. We'll call them Relic Rosary. Okay, thank you. So we sold all of them but the Christmas. I don't know if Melissa, let me know when you're here. Gio, just so I can know, I don't want to offer that piece. So nobody asked to see it anyways, the Fall Goat. What else do I have? Look. You're welcome, thank you. Joseph Weissner. How beautiful that is. Look what I got for my